Time for Ask the Expert, and our good friends from Nutri-Lawn are here to answer your questions today. Here's some information on the phone number, 613-789-6559, extension 2803. Ottawa.morning@ctv.ca is our email address, and feel free to email a question as well. Thom Bourne is here, Nutri-Lawn Ottawa President and General Manager. Welcome back to the show.
Thank you very much, Kurt.
You're in a different format this time around, but you've been here before.
We have.
I was just asking Thom about what he does in the winter, and you're telling me right now you've got about 25 employees going full steam at Nutri-Lawn.
Full steam.
What are they doing?
Getting things ready, getting the trucks ready, talking to our customers, making sure they're aware of what they're going to need for this season after such a long season, or a hard season last year.
Right.
Just to get everything just ready so that we are absolutely on the ball when the snow finally clears.
Well, let's move the clock ahead a little bit, as we do in the spring, and show people exactly what they can expect to see when the snow clears in the spring. We have some pictures that we're going to show you.
Yeah, after the season we had last year, this is going to be a very, very tough entry into the season, because last year we had the drought, which was the biggest drought we've ever had in Ottawa.
Right.
We had the grub damage, and the grub damage is getting worse every year, and now it's in all areas of the city. So the chances are very, very good that when the snow is gone from homes in the area, they're going to see the lawns. They're going to look very much like this.
Okay.
Which are going to be, you can see this lawn here is actually a lawn that did not survive the drought from last season. People thought
a lot of lawns didn't, eh, Thom?
A lot of lawns didn't, and we're talking thousands and thousands of lawns. And damage like this is preventable, but this is what they're going to see right off the top.
Okay. From there, what do I do to combat that? I mean, that looks to me, as the average homeowner, I'm looking at that going, I have no idea what to do now.
Yeah, well, there's two ways to handle that. Number one is to beat it before it happens, get things done properly ahead of time.
Right.
There's some additional damage, and we'll talk about this one in just a moment, because this is one of these solutions that we'll have for people. The other thing is, in the spring, when the snow is gone, when you start to see damage like the previous one, we can do what we call slit seeding, which is to go onto somebody's lawn, inject seed into the lawn, and it starts to grow just like that.
Instead of having it on top with topsoil and
for the birds and the rodents to take it. This way, you're going to get good seed soil contact, and it's going to start to grow very quickly, like the lawn on the left. We inject it into it. We cut. There's knives on our equipment that go into the soil. The seed drops into that, so you have seed soil contact. All the moisture is down there, starts growing quickly and very good. And also with that, it's very important to have the right type of seed. And I know we're getting into this a little quickly, but the right type of seed is so important, because we don't live in Toronto or Montreal or Vancouver. We need Ottawa blend seed.
Right.
That's what we have to have.
What kind of seed are we talking about here that works here in the nation's capital?
You have your normal big brands like a Kentucky bluegrass and ryegrasses and fescues, but within that, like in Kentucky bluegrasses, there are about 1,000 varieties. You need to be able to pick the variety that works in our climate.
As a company, a local company that's been here, what, 24 years?
24 years we've been.
Have you developed a formula for seed that seems to work around here?
We have. We've gone over and over and over. We know now exactly what works and what is winter hardy for our climate. And even as our climate changes, we're able to change the seed as well. But we have the right varieties. And we supply to our existing customers, free of charge, bags of seed so that they can do some of the work that they need to bring their lawns back.
I know just a few years ago, Thom, I kind of built a new lawn. I started from scratch and did all that on my own, and got some seed, and then we have a drought like last year, and I look at what I have left, and I'm like, oh my God, all that work for nothing. Is it possible to bring back your lawn from what happened in some of the pictures you showed this morning?
Well, it's absolutely possible, and we bring lawns back every day, many lawns back every day. You just need to know what to do after that as well. Using the split seeding or the hydro seeding or the overseeding, certainly ways to get the seed in the soil so it's going to grow again. But once that happens, then you have to get on a good nourishment program. And again, you want a nourishment program that's not good for down in Ohio or something.
Yeah.
Good for here.
Yeah, I think that's one of the issues that a lot of homeowners face. They want a nice lawn, and they know, use good quality seed. Maybe it's not Ottawa seed, but it's good quality seed and soil and so on. But from that point on, how to feed it and nourish that lawn is a bit of a mystery.
Well, and that's where we help them as well. And because what we're doing when we go to somebody's lawn is we're letting them know what things they're doing right and what things they may be doing wrong, so that they can increase their cutting height, lower their height, sharpen their blade, whatever it is that they need to do, maybe water a little bit more, whatever it is to make sure that that lawn is as strong as it can be, so when the drought hits, if it probably will come again this year, when it does hit, that the lawn is going to survive and not become a dead lawn.
Are you expecting another drought?
Well, every year it's been getting a little bit warmer, so we are expecting things to be harsh again this year.
Yeah. All right. Segment number 2, we'll talk about the services you offer and so on, and what I can do to make my lawn the best in the neighborhood, because ultimately, Thom, we know that's the goal.
Absolutely, it is
That is the goal.
And that's what we do for you.
The phone lines are open, ladies and gentlemen. Ask Thom some questions from Nutri-Lawn. 613-789-6559. 2803 is the extension. Email us or Facebook us a question. I mean, this is free advice about your lawn well in advance of the spring, okay? There's how you get in touch with Nutri-Lawn Service Group. We'll be back with our second segment here on Ask the Expert with Nutri-Lawn right after this.